What if you dreamed of something and you imagined that no matter what this dream was, that it was going to come true? How would that make you feel? What would you dream of? What would inspire you to create this idea of what this dream would be? How would it change your life? What emotions would it evoke within you? See, that is what happens with the power of our imagination. We have the ability to use it for our own greater good. You see, within every one of us, God lives. The universe lives. The divine lives. And I just got confirmation when I looked at the timer, it was 111. That lives within us, Source, the divine, the creator. It lives within us. Within the depths of our imagination, God lives. Spirit lives. I suppose that is what it means to be spiritual, when you're tapped in with the connection between you and divine within yourself. When we're younger and less influenced by the world, we tend to be able to use our imagination on a greater scale without fear. Without the fear of anyone else judging us. Without the fear of others saying that our ideas are stupid or impossible. And as we age, we tend to go with the crowd. We tend to put ourselves in boxes that we actually never really belonged in anyway, but we do that for the good of others around us. We tend to leave ourselves behind. We leave our inner child, our inner creativity behind, because I want you to know we are all creators, because the creator lives within us, and it is within your creativity that you develop that connection with God. And I'm not just speaking on art such as this or music or anything of that nature. Creation can be as simple as the art form of speaking, as simple as you performing tasks as a parent, as a brother, as a sister. Creation is what we make it. Anything that is brought into life is creation. We are creators, and we are the creators of our own universe when we are aligned with the godly source within us. We all have an internal, godly, universal, divine source within us. And when you tap into that energy, that power, it might amaze you the things that you can create within your internal environment and external environment. You see, a lot of people wonder what a spiritual journey is, and on this channel we call this the light of Jah. And if you guys don't know, Jah actually means God. It is the light of God, and within all of us we have light. What did God say? Let there be light. And that light is the godly, creative, divine, universal source within you. It's just all about tapping into it, and that is what the spiritual journey is. It is tapping into that light and turning that light back on. That light that got turned off so many years ago. Is your light switch flipped down in the wrong direction? Because it's time for you to turn that light switch back on. It's time for you to tap back into your creative energy, your creative power. I want you to think about what you dreamed about when you were younger. What did you imagine? What did you want to be? What made you feel complete and whole? What inspired you? You know, they say when we have people we look up to, or other creatives, or even famous people and such like that, or people well known in history, if something inspires you in another person, that means it's within you as well. You have those characteristics, those qualities that you admire in other people within yourself. And that thing that that person does may be the thing that you used to dream about. It may be the thing that you never tapped into, and now God is reflecting that back to you. I've heard a lot of stories to where people always talk about, yeah, I used to do certain things, and I don't know why, but it always comes back up, because that is no coincidence. There is no coincidence when it comes to our purpose, when it comes to our creativity. We will always be drawn back to the place in which we started. We will always be rooted and grounded back into the place in which we were planted. It's time to tend the soil. It's springtime, baby. It's time for our plants to sprout in our creativity. But it's all about how you water your garden and how you tend to it. Are you going to tend to your creativity? Are you going to tend to your garden so that it blossoms? Are you going to nourish your soul, your seeds of divine connection between you and God and the universe? Because God lives within you. We all have the godly essence, and that is what it means to be spiritual. It means to be in the energy of God. And what is the energy of God? Love. Love is the highest form of our connection with God. And when we show love to the things we do, to the people around us, to Mother Nature, to animals, we are in our godly essence. What puts you in your godly essence? What creative form inspires you? I evoke you to go after that. Go after what inspires you. Chase it. Go after it. Because that is what creates that inner peace. When we are in internal turmoil because we're rejecting the very thing that exists within us, which is our godly creative essence, there's going to be a push and pull, an imbalance. Well, when you balance yourself and you go back to the thing that sparks an internal light within you, and it turns back on your light switch, then you know you're home. Because that's what the light of Jah has always been about, is about, continues to be about, is me through my own light, showing you that you can do the same with your light. And I really want you guys to come join me on May 31st. I am having a seminar on Zoom. You can find the link down below this video. Link down below this video. It will be 7 p.m. Central American time on Zoom. It's virtual. Anybody can join. Click the link down below. I don't want you to miss out on this amazing opportunity to talk to me one-on-one and join in on a seminar, on a similar conversation such as these. We will be having these every week starting very soon. But now it'll be only once a month. But I want you to remember that when tapping into your creativity, when tapping into the previous purpose that you used to have when you were a little kid, a little boy, a little girl, that is what it means to be spiritual. That is what a spiritual journey is. It is going back to your original design. It means going back to your connection with God, the God within you, because God exists within all of us. The universe, the divine, whatever your creative power is, your creator exists within you, and your creator wants you to express yourself from the inside out. Remember that. Ashe. And I hope to see you on May 31st on Zoom. Click the link down below. I'll see you guys.